Hello everyone, my name is Winters and welcome back to this Let's Play series of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. We are continuing on exactly from where we left off, and we have 2 orders already in the garage, and we're about to pick up another one here now, so let's see first of all if there's any bonus. Oh, there's one. Alright, so we'll dismiss this one, not that one, this one, and this one. Alright, so the story mission is I've got something unique for you. Together with a friend of mine, I've saved a little race car from the junkyard. I want to give it another chance at life, and I want to race this car on an actual racetrack. To do that, this little baby needs to run first, and this is where you come in. Do your best to make it really fast. I don't care how it looks, I just want it to go like, you know what. Okay, so we're going to pick up that order. We're going to move into lifter A, and we're going to pick up that XP order before it disappears. So we'll take that one, and we'll dismiss this one and this one. Awesome. Okay, let's take a ganders and see what do we have to do. Parts not discovered. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Alright, this order is going to take probably about 30 minutes. Replace or repair body parts, change and drain the oil. Let's put it on the test track. Nope, we can't because the car can't start. Okay, that means we're lifting it up, so let's get a gander at the engine. Oh, there is no engine here. It's in the back. What is this? Right, things don't look too bad. Drive shafts, I can see straight away, require some work. Can we do some diagnostics? Let's check the electronics first. Okay, battery is in poor condition and needs to be replaced. Let's see if a compression test can be done. Indeed it can, even with a crap battery. Okay, everything looks alright there. Next we'll do OBD scanner. Right, spark plugs. ABS module will probably need replacing as well. So that just leaves a fuel pressure test, and we'll check the tires as well. Okay, everything fine there. Now we'll just check the tire threads. And wow. Right, so that's 4 things we've definitely found there that need work. Right, I'm going to inspect a few other things. I see here a fuel filter. I know it's unlikely that the clips would need replacing, but we'll just check them just in case, in the interests of thoroughness. Right. Is there anything else we can check here? Yep, there is. Check these idler rollers. Okay, throttle looks like it's in good condition. Battery is up there. I should probably check the radiator as well. I don't know where to start on this. Actually, let's see, what have we identified so far? Wow, there is like nothing. Ah, here we go. Still a lot to be discovered. I wonder, is it all in the engine or is it like suspensions and stuff? Let's get this ABS module off, and then we'll get the ABS pump off as well. Because that definitely needs to be replaced. We can see that straight away. Right, let's get the air cover off, and we'll get the filter out. And it's just a plain straight up air filter. I see a spark plug there needs to be replaced, so this ignition coil is coming off. And there's 2 spark plugs over this side. So these ignition coils are coming off. Do I have some spark plugs in stores? I don't. Okay. Let's take off the wheels. I think that should be the next thing. Well, those rims don't look like they're in good condition either. So that could be another 4 items that we have to replace. Oh, look at this here, yeah. Wow. Alright, we'll get these off, and then we'll lift the car up probably. Yep, very bad condition. Cross member there didn't look like it was that good either. Okay, so I'm thinking all of the problems are going to be in the suspension, brakes, that kind of stuff. Radiator looks okay. Battery has to come out, we know that. So we'll lift the car up all the way, and we'll get cracking on this suspension and brakes. Alright, so that caliper looks like it's in terrible condition. Yeah, the calipers are... yeah, okay. Brakes, terrible. Wheel hub bearing looks alright. Knuckle is in poor shape. See, if we were able to get this on the test path, we would have identified most of this. But we can see anyway, like inner outer tie rods there in really bad condition. Suspension arm there, really bad. Shock is alright. Do I have a steering knuckle A already? Yeah, I do. Alright, excellent. So that's good. We were able to identify that. I want to check these rubber bushings. And I can't. We have to take out the cross members, so we'll test them that way. Yep, that one's bad. So is that one. That one as well. And no doubt this one, yep, in poor condition. Alright, lower suspension arm, I need to remember that. Brake caliper. Cylinder is fine. Get the shock off next. And we'll get the front sway bar, cross member, and front steering knuckle A. Not forgetting the steering rack. Okay, I think we should concentrate on the front first, and then we'll do the back. So next thing I want to do is I want to mark off everything that we've identified. Because that'll just make things easier, as always. So we have the vast majority of stuff identified, which is great. So whatever's left is just going to be on the back. Okay. Ooh, air filter. Get that while we're here. ABS pump, an ABS module. Get that while we're here. Housing A. Front. Steering knuckle. I don't see. Maybe that's not it. Maybe it's. Let's try knuckle. Front steering knuckle A. There we go. We need a sway bar. Front sway bar, I believe it was. I don't know about the end links. We should put 2 in. Whoops. No harm to have spares. What else was there? Brakes. We need at least 2 calibers, so we'll just pick those up now. We'll pick up 2 brakes. I don't know about brake discs. Are they... crap. Are the brake discs ventilated or brake discs? Probably ventilated. So we'll pick up 2 of those. Let's get cracking. Alright, front sway bar. Shock. End link is... Inner and outer tie rods I completely forgot. Rods. Inner tie rod by 2. Outer tie rod by 2. Steering rack. Lower suspension arm by 2. We're going to need rubber bushings. Let's pick up 8 of those just to have spares. Cross member. What cross member do we want? We want cross member B. Front knuckle housing cover. Brake disc ventilators. I think we'll just put in the new one. Put in the second-hand cylinders. Inner tie rods. Outer tie rod. Alright, I said cross member B, didn't I? I did. Cross member B. We'll do a little bit more here. Front axle knuckle cover, right. Cross member B. Front suspension cross member B. And cover. Ooh. I think I've passed it, haven't I? I have. Where the hell would it be? Oh wait, there we go. No, that's a rear axle knuckle cover. We want a front axle knuckle cover, isn't it? Like this one. Alright. Now the rubber bushings. Lower suspension arm along with new bushings as well. Inner tie rod, outer tie rod, front axle knuckle cover, Now the wheel hub bearing, brake disc ventilators, along with new brakes, and a new brake caliper with a second-hand cylinder. Get the shock back in, and the front end link. Right, how are we looking? Not too bad. Oh, we have a lower suspension arm here to get on. Okay. I think that's the front done, minus the wheels. So what we'll do now is we'll mark off everything that we've done. And then we'll move down the back and we'll get cracking there. And this will make it easier for us to identify if we've missed anything. Which it doesn't look like we have. Yeah, okay, sweet. Okay, so now we start stripping the back. Again, brake caliper in poor condition, cylinder is okay. Drive axle B, I need to remember that. Same deal again with the brake caliper. Let's inspect some of these parts. It's the exhaust I want to see because they look a little bit rusty, but I don't know if they need replacing. Okay. Alright, everything's looking okay there so far. Let's check our list. So there's 2 items that we haven't identified yet. I wonder what they could be. There's 2 more. So... shocks look okay. They don't look too bad. What are they like on this side? They seem fairly okay as well. Not likely to need any work. I think I want to move on to dropping the oil out of this now. What else could it be? It must be in the engine. Has to be in the engine. Let's get this stuff back together. So just ordinary brake discs we don't have. Excuse me. Brake. Alright, so ordinary brake discs. We'll get 2 of those. We'll get 2 more pads. We'll get 2 more calipers. I think that's it. Excuse me. Oh, drive axle B. Completely forgot about those. Second-hand cylinders. Right, rear drive axle B. Rear drive, if I can spell properly, drive axle B. Rear drive axle B, there we go, we need 2 of them. Okay, moving over to the left hand side. New brake pads. New brake caliber with a second-hand cylinder. Lovely. Okay. Let's mark that stuff off. These remaining items must be in the engine, like timing or something like that, you know? At least I think it must be. No, we won't strip down the wheels yet. We'll start stripping down the engine. Although, actually, no, here. If I drop the sump, I can get a look at the bottom end of this, and it might help me figure out before I put everything back together if there's anything on the bottom. Ooh, look at this. Alright, so the pistons are alright. And all of these caps look okay as well. Could it be in the gearbox? Could be in the gearbox. Let's strip down the gearbox and see. Starter, where is the starter? I sees it. Alright, now we should be able to get the gearbox out. Actually looks okay. Release bearings fine. Clutch itself is fine. And the flywheel is fine. Okay, so it's not the gearbox. Get the starter back on before I forget about it. And the drive axles. Right. I think we are going stripping the head. And well, we'll maybe start off. Yeah, we'll start off with the head and then get into the timing and see how all of that works out. So that will be over here. This could be very revealing. Huh. I was expecting something more. Like, you know, something apparent. Cogs are fine. Belts are fine. Rollers are fine. Damn, what the hell could this be? What's that water pump like? Water pump is fine. Camshafts, maybe? Camshafts? Suppose it could be. Oh. Doesn't look too bad either. I'm running out of ideas. Really running out of ideas. Doesn't look too bad. How about this one? Yeah, not too bad either. Sorry about that, folks. I forgot to put my phone on silent once again. Seems to be a regular thing with me, actually. Keep on forgetting to put my phone on silent before I start recording. I will do that before the next episode, if I remember. Again, not too bad. So what the hell could it be? Could it be rubber bushings? I mean, the springs looked alright in the shocks in the back here. Fuel pump is fine. Man, there ain't a whole lot more that it could be. Let's see, just by chance, have we identified anything here? Alright, 2 there, 2 there. There's 4 things. Probably 2 different categories. So what the hell could they be? The only thing I'm left with is the shocks that I can think of. Like if the spring was in bad condition, but it doesn't look like it's in bad condition. So we'll take those out. Well, actually, we'll look here first. Nope, wasn't them. Yeah, 64% across the board. And 64% across the board there for that one. Okay, so what are we left with? Suspension arm. Could it be the rubber bushings in the suspension arm? Yes! Upper suspension arm. No, that one was fine. Okay, so we'll put you back. Whoa! I didn't want to do that. I wanted to pick the suspension arm that was in it, so we'll pick that one. And we'll pick this one and this one to go back in it. Alright, now bottom suspension arm is fine, but I need more rubber bushings. We'll get 4. Okay, let's take this one off. Yep. And all fine there. Right, let's get everything back in place. Second-hand suspension arm with second-hand bushings. Probably better than the ones that were in it in the beginning. And now we'll move over to the other side. And we'll get the shock back in. Okay, now we'll just check the list, see, are they, yep, everything's identified. And that just leaves the engine stuff. Sweet. Alright, so the car can come down now. Next, we're going to split these rims. Alright, and I need to make a note of what these are. So they're rims classic. Rim classic. and they're 13, Rim Classic 13, and they're 205/40 are 18s. Okay, so we'll split all of those down. I suppose we will. Let's go to rims first. Rim Classic 13. And we want 4 of them. They're 18s, and the ET is 0, so that should be that. Now we want tires, and we want. Oh damn, they were sport, weren't they? I'll have to check that. Sports tire, yes. Sports tire, okay. Standard sports tire, there we are, we want 4 of them. Size 18. And they're 205, profile is 40. Wow, over $2,000 for those 4 tires, Jesus. Alright, and now we'll split the last one down. The remainder of this work should go pretty quickly, since it's just putting all the new parts back together and such. Like the spark plugs, for example, you know, things like that. Actually, I can pick up those spark plugs now that I think about it. Plugs. I'm in the wrong section, of course. I think it's 3 we need, isn't it? We'll just get 3. What else needed to be done? Spark plugs. I got the ABS pump. I got the ABS module. ABS pump, ABS module. There was nothing with the timing. Oh, battery. Need a new battery. Hey, I just got an achievement. Vulcanizer. For the vulcanized rubber. What else was there? Body parts. I'll get that in a couple of minutes once I get the engine and suspension stuff done. Well, actually, the suspension stuff is basically done now, just apart from the putting the wheels back on. Which we will do that right now, actually. Alright, get the front one on. Okay, that's that. Let's get the new battery in. Alright, let's go around the back. Start putting head covers back on. throttle is next. While we're here, we'll get the air filter in. Oh, we need a new air filter cover. That one is definitely in poor condition. Whoa, wait a minute. If I do not have to use a new ignition coil, I am not going to use it. Okay, new spark plugs in here and in here, and then the ignition coils on top of those. Timing has to be put back in place. Timing covers, I should say. Okay, so air filter cover. Let's find that. Air filter cover. Air filter cover. This is the one. Now we'll get the clips back on as well. Now we'll check our list. We should be in pretty good condition. Although there are those two X's. Oh, the ABS pump and module. Yes, of course. See, this is why we mark stuff. ABS pump, ABS module. Wunderbar. Right, so that just leaves replace or repair body parts. But before we do that, let's put some oil in the engine, which is done right here. Should be done any second now. There it is. Alright, that's that done. Now we can put the cover back on. And we can drop the trunk. And now we make a list of body parts that we need. So we need front bumper. We need front left fender. Front left fender. Front right fender. Front right fender. Okay, and the car is an Lenti Calopi. Lenti Calopi. Right. Body shop. Len. Oh, I did get it right. Alright, okay, so we need move my pen out of the way. Front bumper. And front bumper. We need a front left fender and a front right fender. And that was it. So let's move around the front here. And we'll get these parts on. I probably don't have a license plate. I do not. Okay, so let's get a license plate. And I want a standard. Where the hell is the standard? Have I gone past it? Ah, here we are. Found it. And we can drop the hood. And we can drop the car down now. And that should be the order complete. Awesome. Right. So we spent 8,500 nearly on parts, and we're getting 23,500 back in the payout. My god, that's ridiculous. But who are we to complain? Right. So we're going to work on one of these orders for our next episode. I don't know which one we will do. We'll see when the time comes. We'll take a quick look here to see if there's any XP orders. And there isn't. So yeah, I guess we're going to leave it there for now. Thanks a million for watching, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I really appreciate all of your support so much, and it makes such a huge difference. So thank you all for that. My name is Winters, and I'll catch you next time. So until then, take care.